Hello, I'm Tom Rosenthal.
Hello, Simon Bird. And this is Series 2 of
Friday Night Dinner.
Look at little Buzzbird.
I know, and look at Buggy.
Oh, disgusting Buggy. Buggy was not disgusting.
You loved that rabbit.
He used to do things to it. Very good. Now I'm going to introduce Adam's cuddly toy, Buggy, which is based on the writer Robert's real stuffed toy from when he was a child, right down to the dimension of the eyes, which I think are weirdly far apart. I think it looks quite sinister, like the rabbit from Donnie Darko. But apparently that's exactly what Roberts looked like.
He used to do things to it.
Oh, very good.
He used to kiss Buggy all over his body before he went to bed, remember?
See?
Can we keep it down a bit in there?
Things getting a bit tense.
I don't remember this.
It's a pencil.
Yes, Dad. Johnny. Oh, you bastard!
We go through the box of stuff that Mum's got from our past, and apparently one of us had a giant pencil at some point. I don't know which point. I don't know why you'd have it. Or you keep a giant pencil. And they wouldn't let me get actually stabbed because they said that might kill me. So we've got this sort of artificial bit of rubber. But basically I do get stabbed with it, but luckily not injured too bad.
Nothing.
My Buggy's in there.
What? It's not your Buggy.
Well, you gave him to me.
The pond. This is the episode where I jump in and save Buggy from the pond.
Oh,
Well done.
oh, it's freezing.
Don't get too wet.
Oh, it's so cold. I can't believe it.
I was a bit alarmed to arrive at the pond, and the guy was clearing out sort of the bottom of the pond, and there were sort of metal spikes and jagged bricks and that sort of thing.
Can I take some?
All right, how's it out? Robert Popper, the writer and producer whose job it is to sort of comfort me and make me feel comfortable about doing the scene, told me that he saw somebody pull a sort of dead rat out of the area which I was supposed to be jumping into the pond.
Well, basically, like any sensible dog, he is terrified of Simon.
Hang on, just
Because earlier on, Simon did a little bit of improv with the dog, whereby he chased it and, you know, scared the shit out of it.
Go on, guys. Don't frighten her. Come back, Wilson! Don't frighten her. Wilson, come back!
So now the dog won't go anywhere near Simon, which is making filming a scene where the dog has to go near Simon quite difficult.
He's taken my Buggy.
It's my Buggy!
Big up film.
My name's Harry Landis, and I play a character called Mr. Morris, who comes into the family with a bang as Grandma's boyfriend. Oh, he's a cantankerous, selfish egomaniac. No, my love. I'm just a wonderful actor. And as strong as an ox.
My grandma basically went out with this man after her husband died, and he was quite mean and quite pompous, and yeah, I just remember him a bit, and I thought that'd be really good, but to make him like bigger and worse.
He's meant to be not a very good driver.
Jesus. Hello, Mr. Morris.
Your bloody house just broke my light. They bought this car, which he's so prone to accident, it's dented all over the place. Then they had to break it up, dent it and stuff to make it look as though he's always having accidents.
He's got a cool car.
Oh,
It's in pieces.
Did Grandma say if Mr. Morris had any eyes? Because I'm not sure he knows there's a house right in front of him.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Well, it's easy, but not easy when two blokes are pushing behind. And I've got my foot on the brake.
Today we've got a scene which involves Harry Landis, who plays obviously the granddad, and he's walking down the stairs, and Adam and the boys behind him give him a little push it down the stairs gesture, and it goes a little bit wrong, so they actually make contact with him and actually push him down the stairs.
It's an outrage, an absolute outrage, an absolute bloody...
So we had a stuntman who kind of dressed up a bit like, so when you see him fall down the stairs, that is another man, but you don't really see his face, but he kind of looked a bit like a sort of chubby Hitler with white hair and a fake tummy. He kind of looked not like a real human.
Well, I've got my fat belly that keeps me padded, and I've got hips, back and elbow pads.
So I'll be speaking to Harry just before we do it, so we'll have a shot of him literally falling out of frame, very, very tight on him, so literally goes out of frame onto a crash mat, and then obviously I'll pick up the stunt double to do the rest of it, and then pick up Harry already on the bottom. So. And
he just rolled down the stairs, and that was it. And he broke his neck, but he was very good.
Playing back,
That's
please.
what we like.
Playing back.
Bloody hell. Any injuries?
No, it's fine.
Easy. No, that's nothing. That's what I do.
Slanderers! Run away! That's it! Sissies! Slanderers! Perverts!
I'm Paul Ritter. I play Martin Goodman. He's the father of two sons. He's the devoted husband to Jackie Goodman. He worships the ground she walks on.
Adam Loft. Lovely to see you too.
Martin, we're having dinner soon. Go away.
Yes, the loft. Now, this episode has two themes. The cleaning of the water tank in the loft is one important theme, and extreme sexual jealousy is the other.
Now listen, I might as well let you know, but your mother and I haven't been getting on very well recently.
Great, that's not depressing.
We had a row.
About what?
Personal stuff.
What sort of personal stuff?
Sexual stuff.
Oh, Dad!
I like the idea when I was doing it. I wanted to do a thing that people I've found when you wake up and you've had a dream about a person that you're in bed with, and they get annoyed with you. That's something about them in the dream, and they're actually physically annoyed with you like the whole day about that it was a dream. So that's kind of what the whole, as it unfolds, is the episode is about.
So does this mean you're talking to me now?
Pardon?
I'm finding it quite hard to talk about now, actually. It's one of those things, but perhaps I should sort of deflect and evade. I keep telling everyone Martin's really, really clever. And I think he offers things up that people are offended by out of a spirit of great helpfulness.
Yeah, because you're in the house for a long time, so it's quite sort of claustrophobic, and wherever you sat, someone would always put a light. You can never move, like you can never relax.
It does get a bit claustrophobic, yeah. We have our own little room, the green room, which I believe is usually the master bedroom of the household. So that's nice. We got our own little space. We play a lot of Boggle and Articulate. I'm doing really badly. It's a long word, that.
They.
No. Yeah, I got they.
Chew.
Yeah, choose there. Yeah, because the rest of the house is so crammed, and there's so many people, and all the lights and the cameras and everyone getting in each other's way.
We have to be like Inuits because they have to spend long periods in very close proximity to each other. What's the biggest taboo in Inuit culture, apart from telling your wife that you've had a dream about a former partner? Losing your temper. So it's unfortunate that I've lost my temper about 17 times just this morning.
All right, Dad?
What?
Hello. Oh, yes, hello, Bambino.
Simon can't park a car. He's not the world's best parker or driver. He's parked about 8 feet away from the curb, so second attempt. This is how Simon parks a car. Simon?
I don't drive very often. I've got a licence.
He's a wonderful driver.
I'm Leslie Vicarage and I'm playing Liz, who is Johnny's new girlfriend.
Shit. What's she doing here?
Oh my god. Is that? No! It's Liz, isn't it? She is definitely older than 31.
We're not staying here.
Oh, yes we are!
She's my boss, and we've worked this weird dynamic way. Obviously, in the first episode, she's kind of promoting me, and I got a sense that I was getting ahead because of Johnny's talents in the estate agent field, which I believe are numerous and expansive. But actually, it's just because an old lady fancies me.
Well?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I thought you said it was a car.
Huh? It is a car.
I think that's a house.
It's not a house, it's a car.
Made of bricks.
Shut up.
Yeah, this is Johnny's brand new wagon. It's basically a normal wagon on the inside, but on the outside, it is a whole heap of cool. It's a pretty cool colour scheme, as you can see. Garvin's itself is just there. Your fuchsias, your mauves. Driving? Yeah, I'm well good at driving. Unfortunately, we are in like a fake street. Oh, God. And they have no faith in me. This is the real deal. Basically a stunt driver. My stunt is going round the corner. I've had 2 rehearsals. Twice I've hit the curb. This is the one. Pretty exciting. Lights. I get lights.
The bleeding bird just cracked in my eye!
I'm Tom Rosenthal, Johnny Goodman out of Friday Night Dinner, and this is behind the scenes of Friday Night Dinner, obviously. This is the yogurts, where, Grandma brings round some yogurts.
Dad's fixing the boot, and he leaves it open, and Grandma looks for her yogurts, which have been locked in the boot, and she leans in and hilariously gets locked in.
There they are.
Right.
It sees my character Johnny breaking up with his boss cum girlfriend, played by Leslie Vicarage, the kind of strange, weird Liz, who's cut her own hair.
Do you like my hair?
It's very short.
Don't you like it?
Yeah. No, it's...
Oh, God. Do you think it makes me look like a man?
Of course not.
Don't be silly, love.
I knew I shouldn't have cut it myself. It's too short, isn't it?
It is a bit short.
Martin, no, it's lovely. No.
I think she's desperate to sort of keep Johnny and keep his attention, and so she keeps texting him and trying to get in contact with him, and she doesn't hear from him.
Crazy tits.
She wants to pop round.
Oh, I'll switch the stair lift on.
Thanks, but we're very busy.
Shame.
An authentic text from Liz as well on my phone. Text message from Liz. You can see I've texted back saying, I'm going to do you so hard tonight. No, I'm dumping you, ho. And then she just texts back saying LMAO, which was not in character. That, for the older generation, this means laughing my arse off, I believe. You ask your kids about that.
You just know that.
Right. I knew it.
I'll still have a delicious Friday night dinner, eh?
Me?
And me? Some lovely dried fish. They probably needed a couple more days under the stairs, but...
Dried fish from under the stairs.
And normally, if I come up with a good ending, I come up with a sort of general idea, but I like to have a good ending. And it's how do I get to that ending? So in this, I wanted Johnny to hide in the cupboard under the stairs, but I needed a reason for him to burst out. And I thought, well, if it stinks in there, so then what could stink in there? And I thought, well, what could they have in there? And I thought, well, if Dad's drying fish in there, I can make that sort of believable.
Fried fish.
Well, it's not fried fish, is it?
It's dried fish. It's wax. That's what it's. Neither of those things is a lie.
What are you doing in there?
Let go!
Come here. Guys, a little sore.
Sorry, Dad. That was quite punishing on the crotch. The bit when I had to crawl into the cupboard, certainly quite tight around the thighs. Johnny's trousers are they're too tight. Johnny, just get some clothes that fit you, for God's sakes. That's what I'd say to Johnny Goodman if I could meet him. Yeah, but so far it's just been fun. It's been great fun.
Why aren't you a shitting locksmith?
This episode, whatever the episode number is going to be, it's when Jim comes for dinner and the house is being redone and the building work.
It's a tight squeeze. And where do you sit?
Well, I sit here.
I see.
No, that's Martin's place.
That's Dad. He's actually been invited to Friday night dinner, finally. So for him it's a very, very big deal.
I did want to have him coming for dinner, I thought. I wasn't going to do it, I thought, oh, would it ruin it if he comes for dinner? Actually, but then I thought, no, I really want to do it. It's like the last episode of the series, Jim finally coming for dinner.
To my new family.
Your new
family.
He just loves being included, isn't he? That's the main thing. He likes to be just. It's as much the religion. It's as much coming around just and being included. He just wants to be near Jackie. Oh, Jackie, near Jackie, and the others. I think people think maybe that it's a bit pervy and a bit weird. I see him much more as he's more childish. He's more childlike, and he just likes Jackie, and you know, would love to have a cuddle and a bit of a loll on the sofa with her, and pretend to be her boyfriend. So he's just a bit excited by the whole thing. I don't think he thinks one thing or another. I don't know. Who is Jim? I don't know.
Action. It's a mouse.
Oh yeah, and the mouse, which had a trainer, which he trained by making it walk towards a buzzer, isn't it? And it would touch the buzzer and the buzzer would go off, yeah. There were two mice, there was Ginger and another mouse, I can't remember its name. I think Ginger was the good mouse, the other mouse was a bad mouse.
Whiffy, my God, it's a lovely little mouse, but the smell, we had to wipe the table, you know, because I'm eating and apparently they're male mice with glands. They've got glands that make a bit of a whiff, which a lady mouse would find very, very attractive, but I don't.
That was one of our funniest things I think we filmed that day, that long scene at the table. And now you cut to bits with that now, don't you? Yeah. Jim is going to move a ladder to help Jackie move through with the crumble. He's managed to stay, and he's going to have his crumble first time ever. He's very excited, and he moves the ladder, and on top of the ladder is a tin of red paint which falls all over his head. So we're about to do that. It's not paint, it's pig's blood. It's, what is it? It's yogurt. It's yogurt and red stuff. Yeah, we did a test, and the paint will probably go everywhere. So yeah, so I think the camera crew are going to wear things, nappies, and they're going to wear like plastic sheeting thingies so they don't get covered in crap. It should be good.
Be careful!
Oh! My house! You shitting tit! Oh, Jackie!
Yeah, it worked first time. I mean, we only had one shot at it because it just went everywhere, the stuff. The place stank of yoghurt.
So much blood! It's so much blood!
It's paint, Jim.
So much paint!
Jewish people kind of love Christmas, and I thought it'd be funny to do an episode set around Christmas with Jewish people having Christmas dinner. Thus, this is what we're making. It's a Christmas episode, which is weird because it's the first time we're filming in the daylight, because it's Christmas and it's Christmas lunch. So Friday night dinner, but on Christmas Day.
T-shirt and knickers today, Dad?
Yes, Merry Christmas, Bambino.
And that's your Christmas outfit?
My bottom was hot.
Right.
Yeah, it was really overheating.
I'd written 6 episodes for the series, and I thought, and I always kind of wanted to write a Christmassy one. And I sketched out a little idea, and I spoke to them at Channel 4. I said, I've got this idea, what about a Jewishy Christmas thing? I haven't seen that before on TV. And they said yes, which is really nice. This is how I work. Dad comes in, what? I didn't say anything. Pardon? What? My machine doesn't work. Shit on it. Grandma says something about her hair. The boys call each other post face and fist send. No, that's done. And then we workshopped quite a lot of it in rehearsal and added new lines, and it kind of, it was, you know, I thought it was a pretty good episode, but rehearsing really made it sort of really concrete and solid. You know what, I literally can't remember what's in this episode because we've been filming all the others and we're just starting on this one. I don't remember what happens. Dog stuff.
It's wearing a nappy.
It bit me. She doesn't like you.
Oh, it's the grandmas. Yeah, the grandmas don't get on.
Very smelly because he's old, you silly orange-painted lady.
Is Jim in it? Jim's in it, yeah. Jim's in it.
It's just the back door was open.
You're dressed as
Jesus. No, Father Christmas.
Is that the same man from before?
different.
Different.
Yes, I'm a different man.
It's me. It's not Santa Claus. I'm only wearing this because my dog raped the other dog, and it's a disguise. It's just a seasonal disguise.
Oh yeah, there's Boudicca.
Well, is she all right?
Yeah, don't worry. Wilson's looking after her. From behind.
Do Jewish people have Father Christmas? They don't, do they?
I know I say it every year, but don't you think it's a bit weird we do all this Christmassy stuff?
No, why is it weird?
Maybe because we're Jewish?
Don't be silly. It's a tradition.
A Christian tradition?
It's not a Christian tradition, it's a tradition.
Well, maybe they think I was Moses, you know, coming down from the mountain with a list of rules.
Orange squash. You just add water?